What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. D-Man here, Winder Outdoor Power, and as you can see, we got a Honda self-propel walk-behind mower in the shop today that's in here for a spring tune-up. So we're going to go over what you need to do a spring service yourself, what kind of tools you may need, and believe it or not, this is not hard at all. So stay tuned. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment down below what you think, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And let's get to work. Alright, so you see we got our Honda walk-behind push mower here on the table, and again it's in here for a spring service tune-up. So we're going to be changing the air filter, the spark plug, we're going to be changing the oil, and if the blades are any good, we're going to be sharpening the blades. If not, we're going to replace them. So first thing I like to do is flip the mower over, drain the oil while we take care of the blade. Kind of a 2-for-1 deal there. So we're going to turn our mower over. There is a proper way to do this. You want to make sure the air filter is pointing up and the dipstick tube is facing down. So we're going to go ahead and turn our mower over. And next step is you need to tippy toe to the kitchen, go steal your wife's favorite frying pan. That's what I like to do. And we're going to stick it under here. We're going to reach under and unscrew the dipstick and let our oil drain out through the tube. Just like that. And you can see that oil is very bad. Definitely needs an oil change. Next is we're going to get these blades removed so we can see if they're any good. Alright, so how I remove blades here is I use most of the time my electric D-Wall impact gun, and a 9/16 socket will work, or a 14mm socket will work as well. So we're going to get those on, and the Honda usually has 2 bolts you got to remove. And most of them will have 2 blades. You got a top blade and a bottom blade. And the top blade looks pretty good, so we can sharpen that one. The bottom blade, the bottom blade's got a little bit of dings in it, but I think we can sharpen that up. So we're gonna get these guys sharpened. So we're gonna go over here to the grinder and the vise. I just use a little regular old vise. Put that in there, tighten it down. Quickest, easiest, cheapest thing to use is a hand grinder like this, or you can use a bench grinder if you prefer. I don't really like using those. I like the control over this better, so this is what I use. Flip it over, do the other side. Alright, we got our top blade done, so we're going to get our bottom blade in here now and do it. All right, so I'm gonna turn our blade around, do the last side here. All right, got our blades sharp. Now on the Hondas, you want to make sure you put your blades on right. You want the shiny side that you just sharpened pointing up. So we're going to put our blades back together here. Put the top one on the bottom one. Thread that in by hand. Get our impact gun. Tighten them up. Now that we got our blades back on, our oil should be done draining. And it is, so we're gonna put our dipstick back in. Pull the wife's frying pan back out real quick. Get rid of that, clean this thing back up. Be good as new. She won't even know we borrowed it, gentlemen. Now we're going to flip our mower back over. And the very next thing I want to do, that you should do, is go ahead and put your oil back in before you forget, because that can be bad. Take our stick out. We're going to go over here, get some oil. These mowers take about a half of a quart of oil. So we're going to pump about a half a quart in here. Now what we use in the shop is 10W40. For our weather here, it works really good across the board for all the seasons. So when it comes to oil, biggest thing is that it has oil. You don't have to be too picky. Anything that says SAE 30 on it will work just fine. You can use a 10W30, will work just fine. Like I said, we use 10W40 here. Works just fine. And the 40 weight actually provides a little bit better protection in the heat. Since these things are air-cooled engines, they get worked pretty hard. Definitely will help the engine last a little longer. For those who have not done this before, so see your dipstick has these little hash X marks on them. We want to be right to the very top of the last one here. So we're going to stick our stick in, and you can see we are dead on the money. Screw it back down. Next thing we're going to do is spin our mower back around over here. We're going to service the air filter. Pop the little clips down, pull the filter out. We're going to knock out this loose stuff. Throw away the filter. We got our new one here. We'll put it in the cover. Line up our bottom feet. Pop it in, just like so. And next up, we're going to do the spark plug. Usually if you grab the spark plug boot and kind of twist it and pull, it'll pop right off. We're going to get our spark plug wrench. On this one here, it still has a factory plug, which is the 15/16 socket size. So just kind of get your wrench on there. Usually if you give it a quick little bump, that'll break it loose. And then you can just thread it out with your hand. Old spark plug out. We're going to get our new one. We use the Champion plugs here, and this is actually a different size spark plug socket. It requires a 5/8 socket. So we're going to grab our tool, and on these you pretty much thread it in by hand till it stops. get your ratchet, and you're gonna gently, slowly turn it till it bottoms out like this, like it just got kind of stuck. So as you gently turn it and it stops, we're gonna turn it just a little bit more, and it's nice and snug. You don't have to over tighten this. You don't want to damage it. Just snug as a bug. And that's it. Now your Honda mower is fully serviced. You just did the spark plug, the air filter, the oil change. You got your blades sharpened and or replaced. So this mower is pretty much ready to go for spring. So we're gonna let it down, take it outside, start it, make sure it runs good, call it a day. All right. Let's go fire this thing up. Damn. She's ready to rock and get washed up for the customer to pick it up. All right, so that's it for the spring service tune-up on a Honda walk-behind push mower. They're all pretty much the same. Some other models may require a different kind of air filter or whatnot, but the process is basically exactly the same. So hopefully the video helps you out. So again, stay tuned for more content. We upload all kinds of different repair content on all kinds of machines out there. So hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, comment down below what you think, and we'll see you guys on the next one.